Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love amazing stories about people who turn their dreams into reality, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the incredible journey of Ferruccio Lamborghini, the man who went from fixing tractors to creating one of the world's most famous supercar brands. Before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an inspiring story. Let's get started. Ferruccio Lamborghini was born in 1916 in a small village called Renazzo in Italy. His family was poor and worked as farmers. They grew food and took care of animals. Ferruccio's father hoped that one day Ferruccio would work on the farm too. But Ferruccio had a different dream. From a young age, he was interested in machines, tools, and how things work. He did not like farm work very much. Instead, he liked to fix small engines and build things with his hands. When Ferruccio grew older, he went to a technical school to study mechanics. He wanted to learn more about engines and machines. He was very smart and always worked hard. He was not rich, but he was full of ideas. Ferruccio's interest in machines was the start of something big. But life was still not easy for him. Soon, World War II began, and everything changed. When World War II began, Ferruccio Lamborghini had to join the army. He became a mechanic in the Italian Air Force. He was sent to an island called Rhodes in Greece. There, he worked on military vehicles like trucks, jeeps, and airplanes. Even though the war was hard, Ferruccio learned a lot. He fixed engines under difficult conditions. Sometimes, he had no proper tools or parts, so he had to be creative and clever. He found smart ways to repair machines with very little equipment. The war was a difficult time. Many people died. Life was not safe or easy. But Ferruccio stayed strong. After the war ended in 1945, he returned to Italy. The country was damaged. Many people were poor and had no work. But Ferruccio had a big idea. He noticed that farmers needed tractors, but new tractors were too expensive. So he thought, why not use old army machines to build cheap tractors? After the war, Ferruccio started working on his big idea. He began using old military engines and parts to build tractors for farmers. These tractors were much cheaper than the new ones in stores, and they worked very well. In 1948, he started his own company called Lamborghini Trattori. At first, he had only a small team and a small workshop. But his tractors became popular very quickly. Italian farmers liked that they were strong, simple, and affordable. As demand grew, Ferruccio expanded his business. He hired more workers and made new tractor models. Soon, Lamborghini Trattori became one of the biggest tractor companies in Italy. Ferruccio became a successful businessman and earned a lot of money. With his new wealth, Ferruccio started to enjoy life more. He bought expensive cars, a big house, and even opened a small winery. He especially loved fast sports cars like Ferrari. But his experience with Ferrari was not so good, and that led to another big change in his life. Ferruccio Lamborghini loved fast cars. He owned several Ferrari sports cars, which were the most famous in Italy. But he had a problem with them. The clutch, the part that helps change gears, often broke. Ferruccio had to fix it again and again. He was a mechanic, so he opened the Ferrari and saw that the clutch was not very special. In fact, it was the same type he used in his tractors. He thought, why should a car this expensive use a part like this? Ferruccio decided to visit Enzo Ferrari, the owner of Ferrari. He wanted to give him advice and share ideas about how to make the cars better. But Enzo Ferrari did not like that. He told Ferruccio, "You are just a tractor maker. You don't know anything about sports cars." That moment made Ferruccio very angry. He felt disrespected and insulted. But instead of giving up, he said, "Fine, I will build my own car. A better one." This was the beginning of Automobili Lamborghini, the car company that would become world famous. After his meeting with Enzo Ferrari, Ferruccio Lamborghini decided to build his own sports car. He wanted it to be fast, beautiful, and comfortable, better than a Ferrari. In 1963, he started a new company called Automobili Lamborghini in a town called Sant'Agata Bolognese, Italy. He hired the best engineers and designers in the country. One of the most famous was Giacomo Dallara, a brilliant young engineer. Soon they built their first car, the Lamborghini 350 GT. It was fast, smooth, and looked amazing. People were shocked. How could a tractor maker create such a great car? But Ferruccio proved them wrong. After that, Lamborghini made more models. In 1966, they made the Miura, one of the world's first supercars. It had a mid-engine design which helped it go even faster and handle better. The world began to notice Lamborghini. The cars were powerful, stylish, and full of new ideas. Ferruccio had taken a big risk, but it worked. By the late 1960s, Lamborghini had become one of the most famous car brands in the world. Rich people, celebrities, and car lovers all wanted a Lamborghini. The cars were known for their power, design, and luxury. But success also brought stress. Running two companies, one for tractors and one for sports cars, was very difficult. In the early 1970s, Italy had an economic crisis. People were buying fewer luxury items like sports cars. Ferruccio started to feel tired. He wanted a more peaceful life. In 1972, he sold 51% of his car company, and in 1974, he sold the rest. After that, he retired and moved to the countryside. Even after he left the company, Lamborghini cars continued to grow. The company went through hard times, but survived and became even stronger. Today, Lamborghini is owned by Volkswagen Group, and it's one of the top supercar brands in the world. Ferruccio Lamborghini died in 1993, but his name still lives on. He went from a poor farmer's son to a legend in the car world. His story is about hard work, courage, and believing in yourself. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, drop a comment, and most importantly, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.